Welcome to the Colluvies at the Movies podcast. Back at it again. Actually, it's our first one because
Nope got corrupted.
Nope is no more.
Nope is noping.
Okay.
Did the audio pick that up?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so today we're gonna do we're gonna rewind back in time.
Classic rewind.
Classic rewind
New segment.
with Rushmore. The Wes Anderson classic. My personal favorite.
The
of
second Wes Anderson movie.
Yes, second Wes Anderson movie.
The first one.
The first one was Bottle Rocket.
Bottle Rocket.
I also recommend it's more of a comedy, but it's really fun. It's got Luke Wilson and Owen Wilson. It's got a whole bit.
Yeah.
It's a dramedy.
Dramedy.
Drama comedy.
And dramedy comedy.
Ooh. You didn't laugh when Bill Murray spiked the ball in his head. Bill Murray's hilarious.
He was like three really funny parts. And that's it.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about the characters first?
Yeah. Let's talk about the
characters first, because it's mainly a character piece, I'd say.
Bill Murray carried easily.
Bill Murray.
Let's go in line.
Probably the most fleshed out character was Bill Murray. Like he was the one that I really felt like I got a good idea of who he was through.
And where he is in his life. 100%.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on with him? Max Fisher. Yeah, Max Fisher. He was kind of all over the place the entire movie. He's got a lot of heart, and I was always kind of rooting for him. But like sometimes I wasn't, because like he was doing like some pretty wild stuff, like cutting brake lines and all that kind of thing.
That was funny,
a little rascal.
It was funny, but like, yeah. I don't think I really understood his like character in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was
like,
a child.
Yeah, he was a child.
Yeah. All right. Keep going.
Do you want to go?
I'm just saying, like, the whole character dynamic is super strange, and I'm not.
We're
even
going
gonna,
right into it.
I'm not even gonna get started on the whole age dynamic, but the whole character dynamic is super strange.
Yeah, none of these characters seem like they like each other at all.
None of them seem like they like each other. Their relationship with each other is so strange. It's so weird.
None of them seem to like each other.
It's so
except the best times that they have in the movies when they're together.
No, that's no.
When they're playing tennis.
It's fine.
I think like they're like
it's kind of
whatever her name. The girl, she's like, you, Max and Bill Murray, like you guys are made for each other, and they're just like their relationship is so weird. It's so everyone's
Wes Anderson.
So cute when Max gave him his pen.
It was so cute.
But that's out of nowhere.
Like he's kind of lost in life, and they talk about she was my Rushmore, and it's like they both had their Rushmores.
I don't know.
Rushmores moved on.
I think Wes Anderson has a lot more like emotionally hitting movies, like something like Grand Budapest Hotel or like Life Aquatic hits like way harder. Like
I haven't seen Life Aquatic. I've seen Grand Budapest, but after I finish this movie, it's such a feel-good movie.
It's still, even at the end of the movie, when you see them, you're supposed to feel happy.
Yeah, I wouldn't say feel good.
You're supposed to feel happy at the end.
It's a happy ending.
But I'm also like, after that ends, like, they're just going to go back to, like, her not liking him. She doesn't like him.
He moved on.
No, he moved on from her.
He's with
Margaret.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like he even likes her that much.
Yeah. He ignores her the whole movie until he needs her for the play.
What did Max win in this movie? Like what? Like
okay. Think about this. Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay. So his first play, right? With the L train, and then he shoots it up, or whatever, and then the guy messes up the line, right?
He does.
And he punches him in the face.
Yeah, that
and
was
he
funny.
says, and he's like, every line is important, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think he's directing that play, right? And then in his next play, he's acting in that play. And I think the role switched from reality director, and then he's actually directing real life and directs Bill Murray's character and the teacher into a loving relationship, right? Ever think of that?
Nope.
What the
I don't know how you just
Okay,
you pull that out.
So his first play,
you're pulling at strings that like not connect.
I thought that was cool.
He was in all of his plays.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't in his first play.
He was in the other two though.
No, he didn't do the other two. He didn't do the other one, the one in the middle, because he dropped out.
Oh right, yeah.
And he wanted to be an actor in his life.
I think the coolest part of the whole movie is that one thing when he's in that public school and the sign says students will be searched at all time. There's the knife thing, and then he goes immediately to Rushmore. And the next scene, the kid's holding a knife in his face.
I like
So yeah, that was the whole subtext.
I like
was
the
that.
part.
Yeah.
I like the part when Max calls Bill Murray and he answers and he goes over the fence and just like
Oh, it
falls.
falls. Yeah, I don't know. I love Wes Anderson's dry humor, and I feel like it's very present.
It is very dry.
Best part is when
It's
Bill
so
Murray
dry.
slapped the basketball out of the kid's hand.
Yeah.
That's the funniest.
And he's like
part of the whole
chewing on that baby carrot.
Well, once again,
It's
I feel
so
like even like
random.
Wes Anderson's like dry humor would only get like more toned in like from here. Like it's only better in like future movies.
Well, I just
Like Royal Tenenbaums. I think that's a lot funnier than this movie was. I think.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I think Life Aquatic's a
Royal
lot
Time.
funnier.
I think that was my least favorite Wes Anderson movie that I've watched so far was Royal Time.
Really. Gene Hackman, he's so good at that movie. No, Bill Murray's
He's
so
great.
good at that movie.
It's still like a 4 out of 5 movie.
Yeah, it's 4 out of 5 movie, but this is like a 3.5 out of 5.
This was a fun one.
I feel
Four out of
it's on
5
my
for me.
favorites. It's just such a fun time.
I go
like
3.
No,
It's not
is
fun. It's
how's it not fun?
just there. It's just a movie.
Here,
Like,
let me
Exactly.
I don't think by fun
like
you
their
make it seem like
relationship,
it's-
it just is, right?
It's not fun. It's just
You shouldn't-
tense and
You shouldn't be
strained.
analyzing their relationship.
That's literally what you were doing.
It's kind of, yeah, but it's like kind of like living in the present moment. You only make it what it is. You make it what it is, right?
I get
So
it.
the relationship at the very end is not sexualized whatsoever.
Right.
It's plutonic.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Shut up, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I guess so. Let's hear what Ethan and Brandon.
I want to
say.
defend the Max and what's her name, Margaret.
Yeah.
Margaret Yang.
Margaret. Yeah.
Okay.
They're so
Yeah,
cute.
that's
I mean, she has like 3 minutes of screen time.
Okay, I know you said she got out of nowhere.
She doesn't get
But
much
it's
development.
It's the
yeah.
damn plant that she gave to his dad. Because then he got it, and he went on a little mission into the cemetery because he's totally going to his mother's grave to either put it there or talk to her about this girl. That's my theory.
Did he put it there?
No, they cut the second he jumped the fence into the cemetery with it.
Oh. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Wait, he does take it to the cemetery?
Yeah.
He plants his
Newfound love.
newfounded love. I don't know. I just
And
think
that's like the imagery that shows that the first school
There's
teacher
a-
was
but
never real.
there's a
love.
dynamic
Whoa.
between adulthood and like childhood, right? With
with Max. Yeah.
And there's also
Max and Margaret, and then the teacher and Bill Murray.
that. Right.
And I just think it's interesting
I
where
think that's cool. Yeah.
it's that's obviously an inappropriate relationship, and I think it's just an interesting dynamic that.
It's
She has
interesting,
to
but
turn
it's
him down.
also uncomfortable to watch.
I was never uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was never uncomfortable. I think you're just
I
reading
know
too
that's
far
about
into it.
it.
But it's a movie, right?
I
Let's
was-
remember it's a movie.
It's a
We did that?
movie. Okay. Don't
But a realistic
say that
movie.
to me.
Yeah,
Don't talk to me like that.
Connect to the character. Like it's like you're doing like you're supposed to connect to the characters, but then the characters are doing like weird things, and then like it's just a movie. Oh, but you're supposed to feel things for these characters. You know, you're supposed
Do
to.
you
like,
feel
relate
nothing
to
for the characters?
I mean, I don't feel a lot because I feel like I'm at like a distance between them at all times because there's this weird.
See, I don't know who to root
relationship.
for. I don't know.
Well, I think you end up rooting for them all, and at the end, they're all kind of have this happy ending for themselves. Like, Max kind of realizes that obviously he's not he can't he doesn't control everything, and he accepts the fact that he will never be in this relationship with his teacher. And then Bill Murray gets the teacher back, and he's out of his midlife crisis, and then the teacher accepts the fact that she'll never have a Applegate or whatever his name is, the guy that dies.
Watergate.
No.
No, Applebee.
Appleby.
Right.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's a happy ending.
It really is.
And he goes,
It's a happy end. No one's disputing you on that.
you said I don't feel good when the movie ended. Is what you said.
Well, I'm saying it is a happy ending, but it's also like I don't know where I was going with
You
that.
get that.
I just okay. Can we? You want to continue with characters, or
I don't even know where I was on characters. I lost my train of thought.
you seem to do that.
I just said Okay.
I can talk about the plot for a little bit. So the storytelling is linear.
Yes, it's linear. But it's,
they use these month transitions, which I think is
Correct.
pretty cool. But I feel like sometimes they're unnecessary because like some were way longer than others. Like the one for October was like super stretched out.
But that's kind of representative of how we feel about something. There's so much emotion into that month that it's stretched out for a while. And literally all he did in November was work at his dad's barbershop and dropped out of school. So
Right.
that kind of just was like a blur. Right?
I agree with you on this. Yeah, I think the month, like, it's like that makes it more real because some months of your life are go.
Like you.
I don't know what I'm saying. That's what it's.
Some months go way longer than others, and some months like fly by.
It's like pacing.
Yeah.
Right.
Never mind what I said.
It's okay.
Nope.
Okay. Anybody have any other input?
I was just
Oh, okay. I feel like by the end of the movie, it's kind of like Max is having like this last dance with her, and it's kind of like symbolism as to show like this is kind of their last. You know, it's supposed to show that he's not really attached to her anymore, and that he's kind of starting to move on.
Yeah.
You know, like because he's actually starting to accept Margaret. You know. He's not.
He's accepting.
He's letting go.
He can't have a relationship with his teacher.
Exactly. Yeah.
And how some things that are real just can't happen.
Right. Yeah, we agree with you there.
Okay.
What's his problem? You're off the set.
I don't know. Am I right?
No, yours is weird.
I hope this never gets uploaded.
Let's talk about the age dynamic.
I don't know why you. Okay, age dynamic.
all
They
night.
never get together.
Yeah, but it's still weird.
It's an inappropriate relationship. The Graduate is a 10 out of 10 movie. That's an inappropriate relationship. And guess what happens?
Never seen that movie.
Oh, The Graduate is so
Yeah, but the
good.
entire point of The Graduate is how these people should not be together, and it doesn't glorify the relationship. If
You
anything,
think
it just,
Rushmore glorifies the relationship?
yes,
Yes.
in
Okay,
nearly
so-
every scene.
Because it's taken
You-
from Max's point of view.
You know what I saw that your favorites was what's the movie?
Right.
Boogie Nights, right? Paul
Yeah,
Thomas
Boogie
Anderson's
Nights.
Boogie Night about these messed up people that only only are living when they're together. They only work when they're together, right? It's all about these disorganized people.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's like the same thing here, right? As soon as they lose each other, they fail in life.
I'm not following.
I
you
agree
at
because
all.
I think don't they?
It's a
Didn't you say?
dynamic. It's a 3-person dynamic.
Didn't you say they both like got better like once Max realized that he didn't need the teacher?
At the end of the movie, yeah.
Yeah, and you said they all fail when they're not together.
Yeah, remember Bill Murray's in his divorce? And their whole shebang with the bike?
Yeah, but
And
then
the brake pads?
yeah, but that was because he was mad.
Yeah, and then they separate.
Yeah, and then once they are separated, they do better.
No, they don't. You think Bill Murray looked like shit when he's in the hospital is good?
Drinking alcohol.
Yeah, but-
She quits her job. He quits school.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it's like these people that don't work together. I mean, do work well together. And I guess it's a commentary on just how
See, I think-
relationships can be platonic, I guess.
I think it would be a lot better shown if they actually liked each other.
I thought you said that was an uncomfortable dynamic.
It is because they don't like each other, and you're saying how they're so good at.
No, they don't like. They like being around each other. They're friends, right? But that's as far as it'll ever be.
They don't, I guess so. It's just like I don't know. In every scene with Max and the teacher, she always looks like really uncomfortable with him.
That because she
Yeah, and that scene where
Then
he
they
tries
can't be
that scene where he
friends.
tries to kiss her is weird as.
Well, no, he succeeded. He didn't try. He succeeded.
No, I'm not
He
talking about
didn't-
the. I'm not
talking about
talking
this-
about the one in the bed. I'm
When
talking
she
about
like
the one,
throws him.
yeah, where she like fights back against.
It's
him.
Yeah,
supposed
that
to
was
be
weird.
uncomfortable. That's
Then
like the breakup. That's like you're fucking insane, Max
That's
Fisher.
borderline assault. Like that. That's just.
And
He's,
I don't know what do you want me to say?
Root for that character.
You're not supposed to root for him.
he's a child Patrick Bateman.
What are you
No,
talking
it's
about?
sociopathic. Listen,
It's like you're like it's a story about the characters. You don't have to be rooting for everyone. It's not like I'm rooting for Daniel Plainview and There Will Be Blood. Like you can have a story about people that make mistakes. I don't understand.
This
But you're
movie,
supposed to, but it's still a feel good movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you not feel good when the credits were rolling?
I feel like if the movie doesn't make up for those mistakes by like showing,
Showing that
in There Will
this
Be Blood,
relationship
you
won't-
can clearly tell those mistakes and like why you shouldn't be in support. Because at the end of There Will Be Blood, no one's happy. No one's living a good life except for maybe the son.
Yeah,
He's
but
like,
he
yeah.
he
never seen
continued
that
with
one.
his misery. He continued with his want for power and wealth
yeah, I
and
never watched that.
manipulation, right?
I know Paul
And he
Dano.
turns into this drunk.
Hey, don't spoil it. I've never seen it.
Neither
Okay,
have
so
I.
really
And he
good.
kills Paul Dano with a bowling ball.
Whoa, hey!
What the hell? Come on!
Okay.
What's your problem? What's your deal?
Dude, I'm gonna drink
Ethan.
your milkshake.
Just keep a lid on it, man.
I'm sorry.
The majority of us haven't seen that movie.
Okay, he continues with his misery, but he makes the point of fixing it, and he fixes it, and guess who ends up in love at the end? Bill Murray and the teacher, right? And their relationship was so...
I don't think they're in love.
They sat next to each other and had a little conversation with a little coffee.
That doesn't mean they're in love.
They're healing, though.
He writes their love story, basically. He says, what's the line? I wasn't even paying attention to this.
I do
movie.
really
was
like.
focusing on
I
the
do really like the
reactions.
line that Bill Murray has in like the middle of the movie when he's like really going through his crisis and like.
I am a bit lonely.
I
these
am a bit
days.
lonely these days. Like I thought that line hit deep. That was a good line.
Good movie.
Very good movie.
It is a
4
good
out of
movie.
5.
I don't.
I
Three
thought
out
it
of
was
five.
I had a fun
Magnificent,
time
the
with
best
it.
and most beautiful movie of 1998.
Max and Bill Murray go on to create a music empire, and that is how Gideon is born.
They called
Gideon is Max's alter ego, and Bill Murray is the man who produces the G-Man Studios.
What's going on?
This is just a huge Gideon origin story, man.
Who's Gideon?
Who's kidding?
Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, Michael Cera.
Yeah, Michael Cera.
Right.
Is that scene where Kieran Culkin like jumps out the window like when like Michael Cera answers? Oh no, Kieran Culkin answers the door.
I love
He's
Kerry
like,
Culkin.
Yeah, I love Kieran Culkin.
You
Have
know,
you seen Succession?
He just left.
No, but I want to.
You should watch Succession. Succession. And Brian Cox, who played the old professor in this movie, plays Logan Roy in Succession. He's really good in that.
But I hate rich people.
It's like a criticism of capitalism. It's really
Have you seen
good.
was it the movie about
American Psycho.
No, the movie it's like about capitalism, like the
Well, The Wolf of Wall Street.
no, it's like the Spanish movie where they kill each other and they're on the floors and it's about the food.
Oh, Lahane.
Oh,
Yeah,
No, I don't.
La Ola. I saw. Wait, what?
Lahane.
Is that what it is?
Well, it's not Spanish, but
It's black and white.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
it's really good.
I'm talking about the platform.
I've seen that. I've seen that.
It's good.
It is
It's
good.
good.
And it's weird. And it's good.
Yeah, it's good. I thought it was good. Anyway, that's about
You
capitalism.
guys seen Tican? Don't do the camera. Don't do the camera.
Well, anything else to talk about in this movie? I don't feel like there's that much
Well,
to talk about.
I don't.
I feel like it's a straightforward
just-
plot.
I just
No,
want you
it's
to.
really-
I just
it
want
really
you to
is.
tell me what you didn't like
Rushmore.
about it, so I can utterly obliterate it.
Rush
What?
mid.
Yeah.
So what did you like about the movie? I thought you would like
I
it
like the movie.
I've already told you the two things.
because I thought I liked your opinions on the movie, but
You know,
I don't. I thought we could get past the fact that these two are in a relation. I thought we had the film maturity.
I had the maturity. I don't really have that much of a problem. I like the movie. I think it's a little underwhelming, but that's only because like I've seen so many other Wes Anderson movies, and it's a little hard.
Well,
to
that's
do.
like
Facts.
his first Bottle Rocket is also underwhelming, but it's also really cute.
No, I bet so, and that's exactly like how I felt about this movie. Like, sure, it doesn't like reach any of his heights or anything, but I think it's like it's very
Just a movie.
representative of his other work, and I thought it was a really good time.
It is a good time.
Yeah.
And did you have a good feeling when it ended?
I felt okay. I actually thought the movie was strongest in the middle part of it, in the second act. I thought
When
that
they
was
hate each
I thought that was the strongest act of the movie. But
I
I
guess,
still
that's
like the
agreed.
ending. Yeah.
How do we feel about his little stepson Is that what they called him in the movie?
Yeah.
Dirks?
Dirk. I love
Dirk. I don't know.
It's okay. He had a few like funny lines and like where he
I just
stopped
thought it was
in
just
front
like
of the
such an
car.
interesting. I thought all the relationships in this movie are like,
They're interesting.
Very
and they're,
weird,
And they're
and-
awkward and they're weird. Yeah.
but that.
But I feel like in so many other Anderson
relationships.
movies, and I don't mean to like compare to like so many other movies, but like I feel like in his other movies, like the characters are like weird and quirky, but like they all tie in together really well. In this one, it almost feels like a lot of them are just like weird and out there and quirky just for like the sake of being like weird and out there and quirky, and like none of them really like I don't really like
who's
Max's,
weird out there and quirky.
Everyone.
nearly everyone, and I don't really like Max's relationship with the stepson kid. Like I don't think they have like a good friendship at all. Like they don't have any chemistry together.
See, no,
like,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Everyone's supposed to be like best friends and stuff, but there's no like moments when you're like, whoa, like they're best friends.
You don't
like,
really
are they supposed
feel
to be
their
But that's what he's. I feel like he's
What?
trying to.
Are they supposed to be best friends?
yes,
But he's
they said
trying-
it in the movie like
But
3 times.
I feel like Max is trying to balance everything and have control over everything in his life, right? He's in all these freaking clubs for some reason that he founded, right?
I don't
And he
know,
wants
always
to have
the president of our-
control over everything. And then once he accepts the fact that he doesn't, and that's when he grows as a person and grows into.
I don't know what his problem is, man.
What's your problem?
I
Like, save
think-
I
5%.
think Dirk just like
Every day.
kind of blindly looks up to him.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we don't
That's all
really
you
see
have
that.
to do.
Well, like Dirk's relationship with Max is the same thing as Max's relationship with Mr. Bill Murray.
Mr. Bill
Mr.
They
Murray.
have their own. They have their own falling out, and then they get back together. Bill Murray and Max have their own falling out.
Yeah,
It's
that I get that.
I just
Again, it's just weird. It's awkward, and I don't like the character dynamic. That's the whole thing.
it's just
I respect someone if they say this is one of like their favorite all time movies. It just wasn't
Thank
quite at that level. for me.
yeah, like me. It's hard for me to accept that people just don't have a good time with this movie. I feel like it's just a good time.
And I didn't really have. I mean, it was all right.
It was a blast.
I might watch it again, but probably not. I've got to watch Fight Club first.
You haven't seen Fight Club yet? Are you nuts?
I haven't seen Fight Club either.
Oh my god, you guys
Dude,
don't
it's
know
on
what
the
you're
list.
missing out on.
Okay,
It's so good.
I don't even want to watch it anymore because
Peak
they
fiction.
hyped it up so much.
Yeah, it's worth the hype. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, but when people hype it up,
It's-
like my brother hyped up
it's pretty
Smile,
good.
and I was like,
The Fight Club's pretty.
You
You
good.
didn't like Smile?
Fight Club is
all right.
I just
peak
thought
I
it
get
was,
8 out of 10.
yeah.
I think it was like
Yeah.
I rewatched Barbarian. And I thought it was
I think Barbarian's better.
Barbarian was. I think it's
I like
better.
Barbarian.
No.
I
the more
rewatched
sat
it and
with
I was
that
like,
movie, the
I
more
love
sat
it.
with that
I
movie-
rewatched it. I was like, okay, that was pretty
Barbarian's
good.
really cool. Barbarian's a cool movie.
I just like how I think there's kind of been like a. This is kind of off topic, but there's kind of been like a renaissance of horror
Of,
movies.
like kind of like B tier horror movies. That
Yeah,
are
there's,
just
like,
really
every
good,
good-
like
every-
X and Pearl, and,
and-
they're
yeah.
all just coming out. Yeah,
They're all
and
so
it's all
good.
because of Ari Aster
Yeah,
and Robert Eggers.
absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then like Nope and
And Jordan Peele too. definitely.
Maxine is gonna be so good.
I can't wait for Maxine. I can't wait for the new Ari Aster movie
Me
with
too.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Me too.
have you seen the Steven Spielberg trailer for the Fablemans with
No,
Paul Dano?
but I really want to see
It
that.
looks
It's gotten
really good.
such good reviews.
I really want to see it. Oh, and I want to watch The Whale too. That was,
Have you seen the trailer for Decision to Leave?
No, what's
It's the new
that?
Park Chan Wook movie. It looks incredible.
Yeah.
Who
He
what
did,
does he do?
he did Old Boy and The Handmaiden.
Oh, I haven't seen him, but it's on the
The
list.
Handmaiden's amazing. I haven't seen Old Boy yet, but like this movie.
Which one
looks-
do you recommend first?
Well, since I haven't seen
Oh,
Old Boy, I'd recommend The Handmaiden. The Handmaiden will blow your mind. It's out there.
Yeah, do you guys want to give a review before it? Yeah, we picked that up.
Yeah,
No,
we
no,
caught
you pick
that.
that up.
We caught
Yeah,
that.
we
picked that up?
picked
Yeah.
that up. I can't believe they just linked to PNM. That's so funny. there's the recommended channels. You scroll down. He'll never watch this whole thing. Right?
Yeah.
Serious?
What did you say?
Shout out,
Nothing.
shout out McNulty.
Hey, may I?
Big shout out to McNulty.
Shout
Big
out
shout out to
Colluvies
Mc-
sponsor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out McNulty for giving us all this, giving us all this swag.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Are we gonna do the rating out of 5, out of 10, or out of 100?
Well, we do that.
We had 10.
Spicing it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
0.5s, 10 with 0.5s. All right, we'll go down the line. Brandon, let's start with you.
I'm sticking with my 4 out of 5. I thought it was an
Okay,
adult.
well, explain how it's out of 10 and it's on 0.5.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So that'd be 8. That'd be
8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10.
You're so close
yeah.
to the mic, so that's so
Listen,
fun.
yeah. So I think it's a simple plot. If you're bored and you want to watch a movie that just
Isn't
that you don't
great?
that you don't feel like you have to digest and like kind of
so bad.
understand what happens, you can watch this. It's it's just a good movie to watch. It's fun.
So much fun.
10 out of 10. Put it in the top 4 on Letterboxd.
You know me. It was already there. I've already seen the movie. All right, it's my favorite Wes Anderson movie. I just think it's. I don't know.
I wish I was friends with this guy.
I wish I was friends with Max, but no.
I feel like you'd be a shitty friend, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
the worst.
I'd be shitty with him.
But he
I don't
grows in the end. He
I don't-
grows in the end.
I don't like Max
Okay.
Fisher. I don't like
I
that.
really
He grows
like
in the
Max
end.
Fisher.
I think he's just an interesting character, and they're all interesting characters.
So
I just
Patrick-
think it's a good dynamic. It's a good movie.
You're at a 10 out of 10?
I'll give it a 9.5. I'll give it a 9.5 just because.
Because what? What's the 0.5 taking it down?
I think we all
Because-
know what rating Wyatt's going to give it.
Because no, after I
don't think we
recently
do.
watched Bottle Rock and I recently watched Grand Budapest, and I still like this better than those movies. But
I have
I don't know.
no complaints with this movie.
I don't have any complaints either.
Like, there's
You know,
really nothing wrong
I-
with
you.
it.
I'm not 10 out of 10. I just brought it down because of you, but I fucking hate you. So.
I have a lot of
10 out of 10.
I have a lot of complaints. 2 out of 10.
Okay, all right. Wyatt. What have you said?
Please.
No, 6.5 out of 10. Not horrible, not good. It's decent. I don't want to watch it again. I don't like Max Fisher.
I thought Rushmore was fun. 7 out of 10.
I'm changing mine to an 8.5 out of 10 on
W.
Bring them ratings down.
Take them.
That's all we have for you today, PNN. Thanks for
He's
tuning
not saying
in.
it. I want to look at what everyone
We
else
love
says
you.
about this movie.
Thanks for tuning in.
It's
Colluvies.
average.
Oh,
Which is,
look up Wes
and-
Anderson's shittiest movie.
And we'll see you next week.
We'll see you on the next one,
So-
fellas. We'll see you either next week or 2 months from now.
No, I'm not posting this until we have like a bunch of videos, and then I'll post it. Okay, I just want to say that
91,
Rushmore
baby.
has a 90% tomato meter and an audience score of 91.
Not the tomato
Holy
meter.
Tomato
Sheep.
I'm just saying that's pretty good, right?
I mean,
I mean,
you're not wrong.
Just making sure I don't fit in. Okay, are we still going?
yeah.
Oh yeah, we're still rolling.
This
This
is
thing
this
on.
should. I really wish the Nope review stayed up. That was so much better.
Okay,
All right, yeah.
no,
This is definitely.
Get a picture of us.
We saved Latin.
He saved Latin.
I wrote a hit play. You don't think that was funny? Like,
No.
fucking-
That
I didn't
that
think
scene
that
was
was
really funny. That scene was funny.
Yeah, the whole dinner table scene, that was really funny.
Imagine if it could have been that funny the whole time.
Yeah, they could have kept up that momentum.
These are OR scrubs.
Oh,
are they?
Okay, that was
Yeah, shout out to Luke Wilson. I love you.
That was such a good line.
Or are they?
Get it? Because it's OR scrubs.
Oh,
OR.
are they?
There. Get it?
My hair's too greasy.
You get it?
Piece of shit. I look so fucking
Can we cut
See,
on this?
I get.
Yeah, we'll
I think that's a wrap.